And we're in. We're bashing. All right, so let's see if he can do. So when you were gone earlier, Beck and I went over the rules for Monster Bash.
Okay.
So we're gonna see what he can do.
All right. He's actually. Oh, I thought he wasn't playing. He'd stopped from. Woo!
Yeah.
So actually, I wanted to look at that too while we've got a lull here.
All right. I'll take it. I'll take it. I'll take all that.
100%.
All right, wait. So we got play. We got play going on.
All right, we do got play. So we can see.
So we're in. What are we in? Are we in?
Looks like Mosh Pit. Jackpot. So I don't know what.
Is he in Monster Mosh Pit?
It could potentially be.
All right. So his strategy, what he's doing is, and we didn't actually talk about this earlier. Monster Mosh Pit. This is a multi-ball that you start by ripping that spinner.
Do a return. Take the. I need Beck.
Just swap them out and then have Beck show you later.
Yep.
Just don't forget it.
That's a good one. Sorry, we're also running a booth here. We've got
We're
some
also
people
running a
helping us
booth,
out.
and none of us know how to do the. Beck's the only one that knows how to do the
Beck's the
cashier.
brains of this operation. If you ever thought that it was me and this guy,
No, Beck is absolutely the brains. He is the IT, and I'm the looks.
that's right.
Is that right? I have that right?
I guess.
I'm the good-looking one, dude. Also, you know what's bothering me a little bit?
What?
I know we're supposed to be watching Steve put up a fantastic game, but whenever we stream at Pinball Gallery, the cameras make my lips look so luscious, and they're not that luscious looking today. Oh wait, maybe they are.
They definitely are. You're just.
All right, never mind. We do have luscious lips.
Casey Q, this is.
This
yes.
is the Monster Bash from Railroad Pin Crossing. I believe he's selling it too for like 8 something.
I don't know.
Look, it says
it
right on the
says-
screen.
I thought
It
you
says
were
it right-
being- I
No,
thought you were
I
being
wasn't. I
funny.
wasn't looking at the screen. He's selling it for
$8,500. This one could be
$8,500.
yours. So yeah, it is that one. But this one, if you played it at Railroad, you know that it is in great condition.
Oh yeah.
And it's fantastic.
Ah.
All right, give me 1 second.
Do your
Hey,
thing.
Steve.
Oh, he's going to adjust the camera. There we go. You're good. You're good. You're good. The internet wants to see you. We pretended it wasn't you.
All right.
All right, now we got the score camera set up. Wait, people are talking.
This
Oh
player
yeah.
is
So
skilled.
flock of corgis. This is yeah.
This
It's
is
Steve Bowden.
freaking Bowden.
He's kind of a big
He's
deal.
kind of a bit of a big deal. So he is currently number 15
I don't
in the
remember.
world.
He's pretty up there.
Oh look, we have this Google box here.
I don't know how that works.
Let's I don't know. You're such an old man.
I went to Pinburg last year. Last year was my first Pinburg. And
I just started typing on this computer's keyboard for this computer.
you're a genius.
And I'm the IT guy.
He's the IT guy. Anyway, we went, last year was my first year going to Pinburg. I have no idea how I qualified for A. And then my first round in A, I had to play against Steve.
Oh.
And I was like, you gotta be kidding me. And he just crushed me on everything. I went into A thinking I was like, oh man, I got into A. I'm tough stuff. I'm doing good. And then immediately got put in my place.
Steve Bowden is currently ranked number 13 in the world, if you were
In the
wondering.
whole
So
wide world.
by saying that this player is skilled, I'm going to say that's a teeny tiny bit of an understatement just because of how amazing that guy is. And the best part is that he's super nice. Super nice. One of the nicest guys I've ever met.
Actually, funny enough, like everyone I've met who's super good at pinball is also incredibly nice.
Right.
Like
And
I've never met somebody who's real into pinball who's like a jerk.
That's
like,
what
or no, that's real good. That's jerk. Because I've met people who are jerks.
Yeah.
But like,
And that's what I love about the pinball family is everybody is looking out for everybody else. You
That's
know
true.
what I mean? Like you've got some shady people who sometimes will do less than savory things to each other, but for the most part, all of us are pretty good and all here to help each other out. And that's what I love. That's why I love being a part of the pinball world. I know you just got distracted because
I know there's pizza. Come on. Did you get this across the street?
Hey Beck, they need you to show them how to do a return.
Oh yeah, someone swapped out like an extra large for a large or something. I told them to just make. Oh, that's fine. We'll figure it out.
Okay.
The prices are the same.
So,
Pizza.
okay. I made them make a note of it, so we should have a note as to what is what.
We'll be
All
fine.
right.
You
So
want
anyway,
the pizza?
no, I'm good.
You sure?
I would like that beer though. I'm gonna go get that beer. I'll be right back.
You had a beer. Also, I have no shame. You're going to see me eat pizza on the stream. You might see me eat other things on the stream. I'm thinking about starting a second channel where I sit at home in my office and have people send me food. That's not true. I'm not going to do that. I'm supposed to be watching my figure. I'm supposed to be watching my figure. Oh man, there's people. Oh no, never mind. We've got so many screens here, it's hard to keep track. So, we are back on Monster Bash. We should probably switch back off. But let's see. Let's go. Oh, so close.
You want to switch out?
Oh yeah, I don't care. Well, I mean, yes, but I don't care what we switch to.
So you've got somebody currently playing Monster Bash. Thank you. Do we want to switch? We want to go to. We've got somebody on Iron Maiden. So the unfortunate thing right now is that some of the cameras are having some trouble.
Okay.
So and I'm just going to be generic about that because I could go into depth about what it is, but we're having some trouble with that.
Is the word technical difficulties? Does that apply?
Yeah, it does.
All right.
It does in this particular case. So we've only got a couple machines for right now until I can take a moment to run away from the stream and go get that fixed. So,
I'm having some digestional difficulties because this pizza's great.
all right, so what
Actually,
we're
it's only
going to
okay, but it's still
do
better than nothing.
is let's go live with Iron Maiden. So here we go. Let's watch this. That's what you guys want to see, right? You want to see the games that you can't find in your local place, I imagine.
That's what I'm saying, flock of corgis. I'm going to finish this piece of pizza, and then I'm going to theme a pinball after the crust.
I'm gonna have this beer for you guys. So I'm sorry if.
This dude opens beers with knives.
Do you see this beard?
I have a
comb
bigger
it.
beard, and I don't do it.
No, just
Don't do
kidding.
that. Don't do that.
I'm combing it with my knife. All right. So here's to you folks. And remember, if you play better, you save money. Woo! That's right. Iron Maiden doesn't have a glare because it just happens to be, except for the back glass.
Does
or
that have
the
Invisiglass
DMB.
on it?
I think it does. But yeah, so sorry about that, guys. How you doing, Rick? Good, man. Good.
Hey,
We
how's
got
it
Rick
going?
Prince in the house. He's over here buying some crap.
An event awesome. For playing, it's like pathetic. What's better? What's worse than pathetic?
I love it. I love it. Dude, I know I sound
Rick
repetitive.
wearing his Tournament of... Well, you can't see him.
Yeah,
But he's
well,
wearing his
good.
Tournament of Terror shirt. He
Which
is-
maybe
his-
we'll talk to him and maybe design his shirt
Oh,
for next
maybe
time.
we stream it. Well, he's got... Whoever does his shirts does a really good job.
I agree,
But,
but we can do better.
maybe we can stream
I've
his
seen us
tournament.
do better.
Maybe we can stream his tournament. The Tournament of Terror.
The Tournament of Terror. It's a Halloween-themed tournament. So if you guys... in the gray sweatshirt, a streamer.
Oh,
Gray sweatshirt.
I'll be right back. There's a Swords of Fury.
Okay. So Matt saw Lion Mannon is going to run away. I don't know who you're talking about in the gray shirt, to be honest with you. So there are some streamers here that are going to be a part of this, but I don't know who they are right now. So we've got some Iron Maiden. Okay. Yeah, I'm not sure. We'll figure it out. If you see him again, holler and we'll see what we got. But you guys should absolutely come and hang out here with us at Pinfest. This is an amazing show. So let's see what's the current high score on Iron Maiden. I'm sure that one is going to be ridiculous, but I'm interested to see what it is. There we go.
I'll be right back.
So currently the high score on Iron Maiden is 160 million points, which actually isn't that high. He's on cam now. So that's Dennis. The one in the top camera is, I'm gonna circle it. Let's see, hang on. So is it? Oh, I don't have that. Hang on 1 second. Stream. Hang on, I've got this. Is it this guy right here that you're talking about? Okay, so that's Dennis. Dennis, I think that's his name. I played with him in a couple streams before. He's good at what he does, but I don't know if he actually streams or not. I'm not familiar. It's hard to keep up with how many people actually do streams these days. But like I said, the current high score on Iron Maiden is 160 million. So we've got currently somebody up here. Who is it? Oh, we've got CPW, Bob Choate. So he's actually the current GC at Pinball Gallery's Iron Maiden with 380 some million points. I almost dethroned him, but I wasn't able to. I put up 313 million when we streamed the other day. Actually, right before the stream. So he's crushing Iron Maiden right now. Currently at 29 million points. Seeing if he can get up over that 160, which in this particular game, once you know what you're doing and once you get through the brick-in period of those shots, you're going to find them and you're going to get right in, and it's amazing. I love this game. So thank you guys.
Okay, everyone.
We got some announcements.
Match play tournament's going to start soon. If you haven't registered, you need to register now. Okay, 2 more minutes for match play registration. We have 92 players currently. So get started shortly. Thank you.
All right, so with the match play format, what they're doing is, so I can't really show you too much, but we've got probably, just at a guesstimate, probably 500 games here that are out on free play. And that might be an overestimate, but I'm going to say it's pretty close. But what they did is they highlighted a couple games on the floor, and it's going to be a selfie league type of setup. So you're going to go up to these specific games, you're going to play it, you're going to take your picture with it, and then you're going to upload it through Match Play. There are 92 people already playing that. 92 people. So it's insane right now what we've got going on. So the one thing that I did want to take a look at, there we go, is so we have 72 people right now who have already put up scores for the overall Stern Pro Circuit tournament, which is amazing. You guys have made this unbelievably successful. So thank you for hanging out with us. I'm going to do a little plug here. So if you don't already, make sure that you are following us here on Twitch, as well as all of the rest of our social media. If you need any of those links, at most places we're at Rage Tilt or at Rage Tilt Pinball. But if you need those links, you can find them all straight from our website, which is ragetiltpinball.com. But yeah, so we're in Allentown. This is a Stern Pro Circuit event, and we are live streaming the competition. So this is all just qualifying. Let's take a look at where our current standings are and see how everybody's doing. So we've got currently Eric Vagensoner in number 1. We've got Elliot Keith in number 2. Only 10 points separate them, and another 10 points going down to Jason Zaller, who I believe we just saw momentarily ago playing on Monster Bash. Then we've got Matt Hess, Nathaniel Gibson, Scott Reppert, Leonard Limpkin, Alberto Santana, Alex Jeffrey, and Steve Bowden to wrap up the top 10. So we've got a whole bunch of people all the way down to 72 that are currently set up. So let's go and check back in with our live coverage of Iron Maiden. So we've got somebody up here currently. Who is that? I'm not sure what his name is, but he is currently playing Iron Maiden at 8 million points. So that's awesome. So we're getting ready on the to do the.
How's everyone doing today?
We've got Corey up here doing some announcements.
On the left of the speaker. The speaker's left. Sorry. Direction is not my thing. Okay. So for
I'm going to let him do some of the announcements.
Because we're doing a shift change right now, so it might take a minute for us to catch up on the queue, but we want to get everyone going on the match play event. So how is everyone doing today?
Woo!
Okay. First off, we got to thank the Pinfest crew. All the people who are here, we got these machines up yesterday. We're doing the streaming, Rage Still. So thank you. Make sure to
is here for the money. So. Okay, so my name is Corey Holst. I'm the tournament director of the main event, but I like doing announcements, so I get to do the announcements. Ryan Smith is at the computer. Say hi, Ryan. Woo! Ryan is in charge. He is the boss. Listen to him. His decisions are final. Okay, welcome to the match play event. Now, the match play event, this is meant to be a lighthearted, fun event as opposed to like super serious IFPA Stern Pro Circuit competition. This is not the Stern Pro Circuit competition. It's meant to be a fun event. We're doing a handful of games. It's not a lot, but we do have some awesome prizes for people. So these, the games that we're playing are not the games that are part of the main event. You can still continue to play games in the main event when you're not playing your games as part of the match play event. The match play event is taking place with games that are on the show floor.
I'm going to show you guys how many people we have here. This is crazy.
The main games are used for the main event. We're not using them for match play except for the grand finals of each division. So these games are not in, it's those games that are out there. Pay attention to the screen here to see what game you're on.
It's crazy. Also, absolutely
on your phone,
crazy.
You can go to matchplay.events and look up Pinfest. This is the Pinfest Match Play main event. So look up Pinfest Match Play, and you should be able to find it. Things that you see here on the big board, small board, kind of small, are the same things that you'll be able to pull up on your phone. Now, the game that you are on is based on row numbers. So, row numbers / aisle numbers. We have some confusion, probably my fault. Where we are all standing is row 1 / aisle 1.
All right.
All look over there, see a Transformers and a Simpsons and a Demolition Man. That is row 2. Row 3, row 4, row 5. So that's the approximate row number where you're going to find the games. This is the games that are listed, and it's like Grand Lizard, row 2. So that's where you'll find the games that are listed there. We've done a job. What we've done is we've vetted a number of games. So there are about 50 games or so that we pulled that we tested and did some minimal testing on. They're still not going to play like a IFPA.
There are 99 players in this match play
event.
event.
Have to play the game as live. The tilts might be loose. The settings might not be perfect. It won't be ideal for tournament play, but it will still be hopefully a fun event for people to play in. So if there is a serious problem, come back to the tournament desk here, because we're not going to have people trolling the floor for things. Come back to the desk and say, we had a big problem, or there was a really long line, or something along those lines. We'll assign you to a new game that's relatively close. All right? Minor difficulties are the group can rule themselves. All right? That's what we're saying. Any big problems, come back to the tournament desk, go talk to Brian. All right? Again, emphasis on a fun event as opposed to a serious event. So we have 5 rounds of play that are going to happen over the course of 4 hours. 2 p.m. now, we're doing announcements. Round 1 will begin as soon as we draw things. Rounds are once every 45 minutes. 2:15, 3 o'clock, or sorry, let's try again, start over. 2 p.m., 2:45, 3:30 p.m., 4:15 p.m., and 5 p.m. are the final rounds. All right? So that's every 45 minutes. We have little score sheets here. Make sure somebody in your group takes a score sheet. It's okay if you grab multiple. These are the score sheets. Write down the name of your players. Write down the game that you're on. Then, after round 5 concludes, we'll be transitioning to finals. The top 24 people are going to make some kind of finals bracket. The way that it's going to work is that the top 12 are going to make a division, but 5 through 12 are going to have a 1-game playoff between each other. 5 versus 12, 6 versus 11, so on and so forth. The winner of that moves on to A division, the loser gets knocked down to B division. At that point, we'll have 8 in A, 8 in B, and 8 in C. There'll be a single game, double elimination format for the finals. So come back here, if you make the top 24, everyone who makes the top 24 is going to get a little bit of cash. We have some awesome trophies. Ooh, sorry. It is IPA, right? Phil, can you hand me a cow trophy? Your incentive for the top 24, we have these awesome cow trophies. We are at the Agriplex, and there are all sorts of cows in Pinball. Okay. So, the basic scoring, if you've done regular match play things before, 7 points for first place, 5 points for second, 3 points for third, and 1 point for last.
There you
Bring
go.
the score sheet back to the desk here. We don't need exact scores, we need position. We just need position. Swiss pairing. First round is random. These meet some nice people. After that, we're using Swiss pairing that will match you up with people with similar scores. We're playing 5 rounds with that similar scoring.
So, sorry guys, we're just going over rules. I'm letting you hear what you got, what Corey's talking about here.
All right. Okay, so we're using Match Play's automatic tiebreaker. So it's one of the options that uses the strength of schedule of you versus common opponents versus the strength of schedule. I don't know quite the algorithm for how it works, but it's our best guess for breaking ties. If after using that, there is still a tie, we will use the break except when it comes to making cuts between divisions. So you're between 12 and 13th, and there's a tie in actual points. We don't use the tiebreaker to make you do a playoff. So we'll figure that all out if you land in the top 24, and there are certain tiebreakers. The order listed on the screen that you also find on your phone is the order that you play the game. It's not choice, it's not things like that. It's player 1 is position 1 is player 1, player 2, player 3, player 4. Go. Alright, and is everyone registered? If you are not registered, please come to the desk and see Brian because you're going to be skipping round 1. Alright, no one moves. Good. Okay, so keep an eye on the screens, see how we're doing. The first round's going to start now. Next round's going to start at 2:45. So be back here at 2:45 for the next set of announcements, and then keep going. But you're free to roam the floor or queue up for other things when you're doing it. I got 2 more. We're going to try questions. Next. Yeah, I have an extra ball rule here. All right, Nick, is that your question, John? All right, good. It's the next thing on my... Oh, it's not next. Full set. So we're using the general IFTA pop full set for this. But again, make a judgment call between your group. If someone's asking about something, doesn't like the answer, come back to the tournament desk and we'll help you out. Golden rule. If you plunge another player's ball, you're in last place for the game. Pay attention to whatever player is up. It's your responsibility to know when you're up. You don't plunge someone else.
That's right. Don't plunge someone else's ball.
You're automatically in last place. All right? And if there's trouble with that, come back here. Play nice with each other, though. Extra balls. We're going to let you play 1 extra ball per game. So extra balls are definitely going to be set, but it might be crazy, like 50 extra balls. 1 extra ball. After that, you plunge extra balls. You have to flip to like set for a skill shot, then you plunge. And you can't touch the flippers after that. Any questions? Let us know. All right, questions, guys. 1 game around. 1 game. We're playing 5 games over the course of 4 hours.
Here we go.
And if they're add-a-balls, again, 1 add-a-ball. Play 1 add-a-ball. We'll see. Be nice to each other. I hope everyone has a very good event. If you have any questions, come up to the tournament desk. Give us a minute, and we'll get the set of games launched up here. Also, take a look at your phone, grab a score sheet, and then go ahead over to your game.
Here we go. All right.
Thank you very much. Good luck and good pinballing.
All right. Match play is underway. Woo! There we go. Okay. That's right. That is a good rule in life and in pinball. So, now that that is done, how the heck are you guys doing? You guys need a drink? You need anything? I wish I could do it. I'm having a beer for you, though, so thank you guys for hanging out with us.
There's so many of you. You can't fit all the matchups on here. So if you don't see your match, let us know. Take a look on your phone and start heading to your game. Thank you very much.
Over 100, or I think we're at 100 people in a match play format. This is crazy. You guys are unbelievable, and man, we couldn't do this without you. So thank you guys for hanging out with us. We appreciate you hanging out with us. We are getting ready to start the match play. They're getting that all geared up. So there's 100 players there. So that is not, just so you know, what we're covering. We are not covering that. We are only covering the Stern Pro Circuit event. So because they took machines that are out in the free play area, that is where people are going to be playing. And I would love to be able to have a camera on every one of these machines, but that would cost like $1 million. And I don't have that yet. So what we do have, though, is we've got a gentleman in plaid playing Iron Maiden. So let's see, did the Iron Maiden standings change? Let's take a look. All right, I made. All right, no. So the current high score for Iron Maiden is still 160 million points. So if you're wondering why these scores are a little too low, you can thank this guy right here for that one. He set all these machines super tight so that, you know, a big nudge, you're going to tilt. A slam, you're going to tilt. So he's been making sure that everything's kind of good there. So if you're wondering why the scores are so low, that is why. So that actually just improves speed of play and all of that. So right now, 43 million points. We've got this guy. I can't tell what ball he's on. Let me see. Oh, of course, the key is hanging right where it tells you what ball you're on. So I'm not sure. But still, 55 million points is nothing to slouch at. That's for sure. So how you guys doing? You guys good? You need anything? We're glad you're hanging out with us. As always, if you don't follow us here on Twitch, make sure you mash that follow button. And follow us on all the social medias as well. We've got Twitch, Instagram, Facebook, YouTube, all the things, Twitter as well. So this guy's doing pretty darn good. 75 million points. He's crushing it right now. I'm sorry if I have to look this direction to actually see what is going on. There's Brian poking his head in, seeing how everybody's doing. He's going to take over the stream in a little bit and hang out with you guys. So we appreciate you guys hanging out with us. So 80 million, just got into Rhyme of the Mariner on yeah, you absolutely can. Come on down and grab one and I'll give you one, Scribble. How's that sound? Rhyme of the Mariner, so he's got to hit those blue shots on the left-hand side of the machine. You see him flashing up here. I'll circle him quick. Those guys right there on the port side of the machine is what he has to hit. Sorry, that was my fault. There we go. All right, so he has to hit that on the port side. As soon as he hits that, it should give him a choice to hit it twice and then throw it up onto the, what's the opposite of the port side of a ship? I'm not a boater, I don't know. The hull, port, starboard side. There you go. I got it. So he's got to hit those, and so now there's 3 shots lit. There you go, starboard. Appreciate that, MK. All right. So he's doing pretty good. He's on par to smoke that high score. He's got. Well, come on out, man. Let's do this. And so we got Bob Choate here. He's playing on Monster Bash. This is our fella that's playing on Iron Maiden. I keep doing that. I keep touching the wrong computer. I'm sorry, guys. All right. So, what else do we have? So it looks like actually a lot of the queues have just cleared out on the main qualifying event. So we might see a little bit of some dead time here while people play this match play event. But if you're thinking about coming down here and joining the Stern Pro Circuit event, now's your best chance to get in and get some qualifying timeout. Wow, that was a beautiful drop catch right there. At 122 million, now he's got playfield multiplier up to 2. He's got 1 ball locked. He's almost got Eddie lit, so he can start another mode here shortly. And a center drain, unfortunately. That was a great score, though. So that's going to put him, I think, in 2nd place, if I had to guess. Let me see what we've got. Main scores, Iron Maiden. So that is absolutely going to put that gentleman in 2nd place. I'm not sure what his name is, but I can figure it out once he puts his score in. So that is awesome. That was a good game.